Hi, everyone. This is Harvester Ed LaFlamme from the East Coast with
Harvester Chris from the Midwest with our friends.
John Richards with ZZP in Richmond, Virginia.
Jonah Mayer with GCP in Phoenix, Arizona.
well, that's awesome. You know, it's been a really crazy year for landscapers. I'm telling you, the interest rates keep rising, and the inflation, as you probably know, it's close to 10%. Everything keeps going up: the fuel, the labor, the fertilizer, our equipment costs, everything. Goodness, is there a way to fix that?
Yeah, Ed, I'm right there with you. It seems like all of our clients have really struggled this year with the rising cost. The problem too is that it's happened so quickly. They haven't had a chance to respond and raise prices or anything because it's all been within this year. So they already had contracts done. So it's definitely been an issue across the board for the majority of our clients. But I wanted you to meet my friend John. He's actually figured out a way to help business owners save money, and it's by reducing credit card processing fees. It's a pretty cool little idea and awesome company that they created that I think could really help our clients.
Well, I like that idea of saving money. I was talking to one of my clients just about this subject, about credit card fees, and he told me that it cost him, now he's a sizable company, but it cost him like over $50,000 last year just on those fees. So are you saying there's a way to avoid this?
Actually, yes. John, why don't you explain how this works? It'd be much better for you to really give the detail.
Thank you, Chris, and thanks, Chris and Ed, for having us on. Well, at ZZP, we believe that it really should be up to the customers on whether or not they pay fees. And ZZP stands for zero cost processing. Businesses like municipalities, businesses, gas stations, that kind of stuff have been doing it for some time. It became legal about 10 years ago, and really the software has just finally caught up with it. But at the end of the day, what we can do is help people continue processing payments pretty much the same way they are. If they're sending invoices, recurring payments, bills, whatever the case may be, taking payments to the driveway. But what they do is when they send that invoice, their customers are given the option of whether or not to pay those fees. So they pay by credit card, and they'll pay, say, a 3.75% charge. Or if they pay by ACH or electronic check, they don't pay that fee. And in doing so, by eliminating those percentage fees, that'll have a significant savings. For example, with that $50,000 a year client that you were talking about, it would eliminate that cost.
That's pretty incredible. Come to think of it, just last week when we were doing an insurance renewal, the agent sent over exactly what you're talking about. You can either pay by credit card and pay this fee, or you can do the ACH. And I'd never seen that before. So for me, it's new. I am assuming it's been around for a while, but now I get what you're talking about. What do you think, Chris?
Yeah, that's awesome, John. I'm just curious, what would you say the average customer is saving per month, per year?
Well, on average, people that are doing traditional processing are paying about 3% of their gross, or 3% of what they're collecting with credit card payments. So for a business doing $100,000 a month, that's $3,000 a month, or $36,000 a year. So we can look at it as a sizable company, but even a mid-sized company is costing them a lot of money, and even the smaller ones as well.
Now, I'm wondering now, this sounds like it's pretty complicated. Is that true? I mean, what's it take to set it up? How long does it take and everything?
It's actually very simple. We can get people up and running with the new processors as soon as a week to 10 days. If they're using QuickBooks to send out invoicing, for example, we can integrate directly with their QuickBooks. I can literally get them onboarded and trained up in about a half an hour, and they're sending their invoices just as they are today. If they don't have an invoicing system, we can set them up with that, which would actually give them the ability to take payments, whether it be an invoicing, take a payment in a driveway, collect it over the phone, or if they need a card reader, we can actually do those as well.
Super cool. I think this is something that could really help our clients save some considerable money. How would they go about reaching out to you, John, and getting in touch with you and Jonah to be able to, see if this is something that would work for them?
Yeah, the best way to reach out to us is just to click on the link below. Feel free to give us a call, or you can fill out the form, just your name, phone number, and email address, and Joan and myself will reach out to you, have a discovery interview, see how you're doing things, what you like about it, what you don't like about it. And in a perfect world, how can we set it up to make your business a little bit more efficient and save a bunch of money?
Awesome. Awesome, John. Thanks so much for meeting it with Ed and I. And I thank you guys for creating this option. I think it'll be very helpful to our clients and you know, people outside of our industry, put more money to the bottom line. So you got it, guys. Reach out to Jonah at ZCP so he can help you start saving money right away.
That's awesome. Well, there you have it. I think it's going to really help you to harvest your potential. And that's what it's all about. So this is Head Harvester Ed LaFlamme from the East Coast.
And Harvester Chris from the Midwest.
So click that link below and start saving money.